Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio for another video marathon! Imperium versus Chaos. As promised, I will not play anything else with the Dark Angels until I face every single Chaos army in the studio. So we have Chris back after a nearly 2-month absence because of the lockdown. Obviously, you were the first one to have a game with me in the year 2021. But that was a month and a half ago now, so we're back and we are playing Battlelines mission on this gorgeous battlefield. I think it's the first time this battlefield is appearing on YouTube. We have used it on SN Plus, and we have obviously used it on our exclusive events like No Retreat and the Gibraltar GT. So yeah, we're playing without the points and we're very excited. I've tried to mix my list up a bit, and obviously you're painting the new Demons army, so you haven't really been able to...
New Demons army?
But updating it. So you haven't really had time to paint anything new.
Playable force.
Yeah.
Because this is my only playable army.
I know.
Their own.
I know.
And that's 9 different projects.
Crazy. But today is all about Chaos versus Imperium, especially Dark Angels versus Chaos. So, without further ado, we're going to go straight onto lists. I'm going to go first because I say so, basically.
No, I insist. You first.
Okay, thank you very much. So, I brought a battalion for today. 2 HQs. I've got the Talonmaster. Let's start off with the Talonmaster. So I've got the Talonmaster. He is not my Warlord, but I have paid an extra CP to give him a Master of Manoeuvre, which basically he can still fall back and shoot and charge even if he falls back, basically. Really good Warlord trait because there is a stratagem where I use for him to do that, and basically I'll be doing it for free now. So, and it's one of the specific Ravenwing Warlord traits. I have brought, I keep forgetting his name. So
that's why you went with him first.
So I brought Lazarus. He's the only parameterized character for the Dark Angels, and for me, as well is auto include. But I just want you viewers at home to see other characters, especially this army's got like 9 or 10 HQs in the cabinet, so I want to change and so he's the Warlord for today, and he's just bringing his normal Warlord trait which he brings. We move on to the troop choices. We've got 3 troop choices for today. We've got 2 units of 5 intercessors and 1 unit of 5 infiltrators. Sadly, the troops, all the troops haven't been painted yet by the commission painter, so we're still waiting for more intercessors to come, and then is when there's more to come. So we'll probably have more troop choices in the near future. Okay, we go into the elite slots, which we've got 4 of. We have 2 units of Ravenwing Knights. Obviously, these are the guys with the bikes and the plasma, which no one likes. So many cool stratagems, so fluffy. They're really cool in the fluff as well, and they don't like chaos at all. So that's why they're here again. Last time I brought 1 big unit of 9, I think it was. I've split them into 2 units of 5 now. So let's see what they do. More elites. Let's go on to the Deathwing side. So 1 unit of Deathwing Terminators. I wanted to have every single wing represented at least with 1 unit in this list. So we've got the Green Wing, the Deathwing, and the Nightwing. Yeah, no upgrades on them. Basically fists and Stormbolters on them. Moving on to the 4th elite choice is which I always make a mistake because they were heavy support before, is the Relic Leviathan, upgraded to have 2 storm cannons and the Volkites on them, which Chris rates them more than the Flamers. Strength 6, Strength 5, no AP, damage 2, which is good against Primaris. And they do mortal wounds on 6s to wound or to hit or something like that. So yeah, it looks absolutely stunning, and why not? Let's try them out for the first time with the Dark Angels. Okay, we move on to fast attack. We've got a unit of 5 Inceptors. These guys have been part of my list for the last 2 or 3 games on SN Plus and on YouTube, but I think they're auto include, and I have done that with a couple of units that, like the Talonmaster, which I rate really, really well. So they're back in, and then we've got a Dark Shroud. That's it.
I think so.
A Dark Shroud. So -1 bubble for all units within 6 inches of him. I don't think he's as good as what he was before, but look, he gives a bit more resiliency to all the units around him, and he's got heavy bolter, which is much better now. And then we move on to heavy supports. Yeah, that's the last thing. Yeah. 2 heavy support choices, 2 Eliminator squads with the normal sniper rifles, which I can't wait to use against Chris's characters. And yeah, that's my list. 2,000 points on the nose. I had some Hell Blasters.
Your relic?
My relic. Ah yes, my free relic. I'm going to give it to the Talonmaster, and that's going to be Arbiter's Gates, which is always hits on 2s, even in Overwatch. And this is basically what I've basically used exactly the same loadout on the last Barry, but on YouTube, on SN Plus as well. He's just too good. Anyway, I had some Hell Blasters in, I took them out, I put something else in, and suddenly it was 2,000 points on the nose, and I'm like, this is the list I'm taking. It's a sign. Anyway, let's go on to the Red Corsairs for today. So
I'm running a battalion and a spearhead.
Okay.
But I still start with 13 command points.
He loves to say this.
Would you like to rub it in?
He loves to rub it in.
Yeah. So, yeah, I got Horn Blackheart as my Warlord.
Okay.
Thought I'd bring him out of the cabinet for once. He's got his Revelord Warlord trait, so I get a free relic and he gets extra attacks. He's got Prescience as his
Psychic Power.
Second command is Talos Balakor, who is a Terminator Lord.
Okay.
And, he's got a Chain Fist.
Chain Fist.
It's too big to be a Chain Axe.
It's a Forge World model, and the weapon he has is a Chain Glaive, which isn't still in the kill.
No,
they have it, right?
They have it.
You can't upgrade it.
But you can't give it to
so the closest thing is a Chain Fist. Yeah.
Yep. He's also got the Mark of Khorne and the
Burning
Talisman of Burning Blood relic.
Yep. Just reroll charges.
Yeah. So it's really good. Yeah. Onto my troops. I got 2 units of 5 Marines with bolt guns and a las cannon. So get rid of those vehicles.
Yeah.
And a big unit of 15. Chain Axe from the Champion. Mark of Khorne with the Icon of Wrath.
Okay. I'll reroll charges, right?
Yep. Yeah. So chainsaws and bolt pistols and everything basically.
Yeah, and it's good. You'll see why he gets a big blob of Marines, because there's some shenanigans with some stratagems you can use. And then you've got the 2 smaller units where they just sit in the back. You want them to grab objectives. So
and the reason I got some in command points is bringing 3 units of Red Corsair Marines gives me a bonus 3.
Yeah, but that's a specific rule for the Red Corsairs,
then Horn gives me
which is amazing. Well. Yeah, it's so good.
So yeah, now onto elites. 5 Terminators. 4 with combi bolters.
Okay.
3 of them have Power Fist. Champion has a Chain Fist.
Yeah.
1 with dual lightning claws.
I love dual lightning claws.
And they're free now.
They're free now with Terminator. But they're not as good as my Terminators.
Oh, shut up.
I've got an extra wound, then you can't wound me on 1, 2s, and 3s.
I'm talking. Shut up. So Chain Fist and Champion. Icon of Wrath and Mark of Khorne again. Onto the Spearhead.
Okay.
Oh no, I've got my Demon Prince.
Ooh, he's important.
Marcus Nash, Intoxicating Elixir for my 2nd free relic. Sword.
Yeah.
It's correct life choice now.
Yes, it is.
Warp Bolter. He's got Warp Time.
Warp Time.
Yeah, I was thinking Death Hits, but I took that out.
You can Warp Time yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
just checking.
I can make things very fast.
Yeah.
Very, very fast. Spearhead. 2 Lord Discordants. Both with Bale Flamers.
Disco Brothers.
Yep. More brothers. 2 Mauler Phoenix.
You've got 2 sets of brothers in this list. That's so cool.
Yeah. I've got 3 sets actually, because I've got 2 Obliterators
That's
as well.
True. Third. That's even better.
And then I've got a Venom Crawler as well. So
yeah, which you need to bring more of.
Yep.
Because every Chaos Army in the studio, except for the Children of the Neverborn, have 3 in each. Yeah. You just have 1. You have to compete, and you need those 3.
I've got twice as many discos as anyone else.
That's yes.
Yeah, it comes in at 1996 points.
Okay, and obviously the Obliterators, which we quickly mentioned, as a unit of 2 with Mark of Sinesh, I suppose, for the double firing. Yeah.
Marcus Nash.
And yeah, it's a mix of Marcus Nash and Khorne, right? There's nothing. There's no one takes Nurgle, right? Or
no one really takes Nurgle or Zinch.
Or Zinch, unless you want the extra psychic powers, right? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, that's Chris's list. Let's quickly talk about our secondaries, which we've taken for today. So I'm gonna go for Bring It Down.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Bring It Down because I think there's about 12 points you can get there, even with the more limited points. I'm going to go for the Ravenwing specific one, which is called Death on the Wind. So basically, if I kill something after moving 12 inches with a Deathwing unit, I get two points. And then lastly, I'm going to go for Assassinate.
No. Assassinate and bring it down in the same category.
Okay, so what was it going to go?
You're going to go Assassinate.
Okay. Engage all fronts.
Engage all fronts.
There you go.
And the
specific one. Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. This is why we use the ITC app, which is great. So if you haven't got it, get the ITC app, because you can put your secondaries and you go through the game really, really well.
Yeah.
So there you have it. That's my secondary. Which one's yours?
So I'm going to engage in all fronts as well.
Okay.
I'm also going Vital Ground,
which is the
mission
specific
one, which is hold the middle one's for 2 points or his one for 3 points.
Yeah, scoring the command phase for those.
And there wasn't really a good third option, so I've gone for...
it was really difficult to pick secondary for you.
Yeah, so I've gone for cut off the head. I'm going to try and kill him in one turn.
Quite thematic, quite fluffy. It's going to be quite difficult, right?
Even second turn, you still get like 10 points.
10 points. So third is where you might kill him, and it's 6. But look, you 6 points, happy enough?
He's going to be dead by turn 2.
No way, no way.
I'm calling it now.
Okay, so there you have it. You've seen the lists, you've seen the battlefield. Let's go and deploy.
My Lord Tynirus, we've located the piratical fleet on the far side of New Gildham's third moon. They are raiding nearby imperial cities. Identification and composition of the fleet, Admiral Nardin. Scans suggest Chaos warships, my lord. Desolator and Despoiler class battleships with multiple escort frigates in tow, emblazoned with the Red Corsairs insignia. Heretics. Admiral, prepare the fleet for engagement. Full assault on these traitorous scavengers. While they gorge on the plunder below, we shall encircle their fleet and eliminate their escape. Yes, Lord Tynirus. By the Emperor, we shall crush them. I shall lead our battle brothers in a ground assault to cut the head off this snake. For the glory of the Dark Angels and the Lion, to war.
And here we go! Both armies now fully deployed and ready for battle. Imperium versus Chaos, Red Corsairs versus Dark Angels. The hunt commences again. Was that a nice intro?
Yeah, that's better.
That was good.
That was
the third take, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are playing Battlelines mission. 4 objectives on the table. 1 is starters on each one of our objectives. You can just see one there. There is, I promise, there is one there underneath some of those units, and then there's 2 in no man's land, which are basically in the middle here. For terrain for today, we are playing all of them, all of these big buildings as obscuring terrain, so they all have the ruins keywords, so light cover. And all the other shenanigans like the rulebook, and then we are using these as barricades. Same rinse and repeat from the rulebook as it is. You won the first roll-off, sir, and you decided to go on this side.
Yeah,
it's quite equal, right?
Yeah, I basically picked this side because I thought I could have my characters here.
Yeah.
Forget that you can deploy snipers here.
Yeah, I left these for last, so I was naughty there. Okay, so let's quickly go through deployment. I've got the Red Corsairs on this side, so let's quickly go from closest unit to you all the way to my side.
So we've got Mauler Fiend here, ready to charge up and hold the central objective, and you got to shift it.
Because you do have a secondary. For those that missed it, naughty.
I've taken vital ground, which is the mission stick on, so I need to hold these in your objective.
Yeah.
So he's ready to move up there, basically hold the middle ground. Disco Lord to go zooming up. Demon Prince do the same. Disco Lord do the same. Venom Crawler, Mauler Fiend to hold the middle.
Basically, if you haven't seen Red Corsairs, you'll see a lot of rushing about. So yeah, we've got the main castle there in the middle.
These are here for now, but they won't be here for long.
Yeah, Stratagem probably being used as soon as possible on this big squad. And then we've got the 2 units, the smaller units, one on each side. And lastly, we've got the Mauler Fiend here on this flank, same as the other. You do have some stuff in reserve, right?
Yep, I've got 5 Terminators, Terminator Lord, and 2 Obliterators. So 3 units in total in reserve. It doesn't have to fit in any CP because they all have the deep striking rule. So yeah, let's take a look at the Dark Angels. So my army for today. Let's start with the guys that have deployed further up the field. We've got 1 unit of Eliminators on this side and 1 unit on that side, making good use of the 2 ruins. Beside that unit there, on the same ruin, we've got a unit of Infiltrators. And then in the back lines, we've got the Ravenwing on one side. Let's quickly turn over so you can see actually a better glance of the armies. We've got 2 units of 5 bikes, 5 Ravenwing night bikes. We've got the Talonmaster just behind. Dark Shroud, just making sure to get the -1 to hit bubble all around. And then on this side, we've got the Green Wing castle. We've got my Warlord for today. We've got the Leviathan and the 2 units of Intercessors. I also have things in reserve. You're not going to be the only one for today. I've got the Inceptors and the Deathwing Terminators. So 2 units in reserve. 2 scary units.
2 scary units in reserve, yours are quite scary as well. My Terminators are better than yours. But your Obliterators can be brutal, especially with
they can be pants as well.
They can, That's
I don't get vets, so...
That's true. That's very true.
So
but
at least
you can shoot twice with them. So, let's see who goes first. I think both of us want to go first.
I need to go first.
Me, because I want to shoot stuff, and you, because you want to apply pressure, and obviously a very important secondary here in the middle. So, I'll let you go first. Get the invite for today. That's a 1. I like that, but watch me. I have a sneaky feeling these rainbow dice will not be nice for me today, and I will be rolling a 1.
Chaos Gods, curse him.
That's a 2! Yes! Rainbow dice for the win. Still rolling low, but better than you.
You always roll 2s.
That's very true. Catch you back. Turn 1, Dark Angels. Here we go. Turn 1 for the Dark Angels. Movement now finished. A lot has happened starting the game, so I've used the hunt on 2 of the units. So I used it. Basically I had to use it because the unit at the back wasn't in range to fire at anything turn 1 unless I used this stratagem. Now the problem and the mistake on my side was that the units in front of them were blocking their movements. So I basically had to use the hunt on 2 units for them to move starting the game. So both of them have now moved up their total movement, which is 14, and then basically they've moved up. What I've actually done is I moved a certain amount of inches, and then I've moved the 12 inches, the 14 inches in the movement, so I can score those secondary points for the Ravenwing specific. So quickly, let's go through movement. So these guys have moved up. The units have just, those units on that top of that ruin have just shuffled up to get line of sight. These have stayed put. Death Shroud and Talonmaster have moved up to give those much needed buffs. And then this little Green Wing castle has moved up into the battlefield a bit more. Stratagems used. So I've used the Wisdom of the Ancient on the Leviathan, so I can re-roll wounds of 1. And what else am I going to do? I'm just, that's it. That's my movements. Movement. There's some more stratagems coming up next in the shooting phase. Okay, a little smile there from Chris. It's a nervous smile, isn't it?
It's going to hurt. I need it first time.
Maybe it could hurt. If it hurts, it's good. Imperium of winning is always good.
I need the dice gods to curse you.
No, it doesn't happen.
Bring down their wrath.
Pass it on to DC. Just pass it on to DC. Anyway, so I've used targeting guidance on the Talonmaster. I pick a unit within 18 inches, and everything that fires at that unit basically gets +1 to hit, which is great. It's amazing. I'm down to 4 CP though. Burning fast, and I do have to use some more now. Anyway, so I've used that at the beginning of the shooting phase, but we're going to start off with Leviathan, firing everything at your Disco Lord on your far side. I'm going to go with the Storm cannons first. He will be hitting on 3s and rerolling anything. No, because he's not a.
He's not core.
He's not core, exactly. So 3s.
That's a good roll.
Okay, so a couple of misses here. Okay, 5 misses. I can deal with that. And then my strength is 7, so I need 4s to wound.
3s on top of 6.
Oh, that's very true. That's made me happy. That's made me happy.
1s and 2s. 1s and 2s.
Okay,
2s.
so
2s.
3s. And I don't reroll 1s because I'm not core.
You do because you're Wisdom with the Ancients?
Yeah, but I'm not core. I think it's
Is
just
that...
for core units. Yeah, still
okay.
for core units. So yeah, what's that? 3, 6, 7, 8 wounds. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. 8 wounds, damage 2, -2 now.
-2, so
because we're on this heavy doctrine.
4 up saves.
I'm happy with that. What's that? 2, 4,
6.
That's 12, right?
That's him dead.
Yeah, unless you reroll 1. But I still have my Volkites going into him. But maybe it's good. You've got a lot of CP.
Yeah.
You might as well
spend
do
it.
it.
Come on. Yes.
Okay, so
he's alive on 2 wounds.
He's alive on 2 wounds. My Volkites are going next. Yeah. I do have 8 shots. Could I actually finish him off with the first volley of shots? That would be really good, wouldn't it, Chris?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay, Volkites. This is the first time I'm firing Volkites. Very excited here. Hitting on 3s. Okay. And wounding on 5s, but any 6s do mortal wounds. So, looking for a couple of 6s here. That's the 2 6s. That's him dead. The crowd celebrates. Chris removes him. Does he explode? Oh, I always ask this, don't I?
Yeah, they don't explode.
Okay.
They're master machines.
More shooting coming up next. Okay, here we go. More shooting. We're going to go for the first unit of Ravenwing bikes. They're going to fire into the next Disco Lord. I'm going to overcharge to go to strength 8. So I do have to do these separately. The 2 shots each. We're going to go from this way all the way zigzagging along. So first shots. These are hitting on 2s, Chris, because of the guidance stratagem. So hitting on 2s. Okay.
Give me lots of 1s. Come on. Kill some bugs.
Next one is hits as well. So 3rd one. Okay. 4th one. And the last one. Guess what, Chris? These are all hits. And no one's died yet. Wounding on 3s. But I reroll 1s because of the Talonmaster. Okay, do I reroll one of these? No, I won't. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds into your Disco Lord. -3, so they go into the Invulnerable save, which is a 5 up, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. 3 go through, 3 are passed, 4 go through. Damage 2. So 4 wounds remaining?
Yep.
Okay. Tell you what, Chris, I'm gonna fire this heavy bolter into him, try and finish him off. So 3 shots, hitting on 3, and wounding on 5. Rerolling 1s because it's just for core units. He's not core, so I can't reroll these.
Bikes are snipers.
I'm gonna have a little think about. Tell you what. I'm gonna try and finish him off with the Talonmaster. So I'm gonna go with the Talonmaster next. 6 shots from the twin heavy bolter, always hitting on 2s. Couple of misses there, and wounding on 5s. 1 wound, -2.
So 4 up.
Okay, that's a pass. And then we've got 12 shots from the assault cannon. So 6 and 6. Twin assault cannon hitting on 2s. Couple of misses there.
By the time you rolled some money.
And strength 6 these, so 4 students. Okay, take these off. And that off. So 2, 4, 5 wounds at -2. 4 ups.
2 wounds?
2 wounds.
Damage 1, yeah?
Yeah, damage 1.
So he's down to 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Okay, let me have a little think about it. I'll probably put the snipers into him, try and finish him off. I'm going to have to think about it. I have decided we're going to do the eliminators next into the 2 wounds left. Disco Lords, I'm going to go for their normal shots, the sniper mortal wound on 6s ones. So these are hitting on 2s, all hits, and they are wounding on 5s. I'm hoping to get some 6s here, but I don't. It's only 1, but this is all I need.
Yeah. So -2, which is
is -3 because you're on the heavy, so 5 up. If not, he's dead. She or he, whatever you want to call it, is dead. Doesn't blow up. That's a second character. I'm loving this. Okay, next up we've got the next unit of Ravenwing firing into this smaller fiend here. I will be using another 2 CP for Weapons of the Dark Age, taking me down to 2 TP. It's all or nothing for this turn 1. It's going well. We moved 2 key units on the outside, and I'm overcharging again to go to strength 8. But these will be damage 3.
It's big.
Sad music in the background. Can you hear it?
That's right. You're going to roll all 1s now. And
Let's see. Okay, so zigzagging all the way to the back again. So first one, that's 1 dead. But tell you what, I think I'm going to reroll this.
Ooh.
Taking me down to 1, is that a bit too much? So that's 1 dead.
Do it.
I think I have to do it now, right?
Yeah.
I have to do it now. Okay, no, I'll kill 1. I'll kill 1. So next one.
Double.
There's another 1 dead and a miss. I'm gonna reroll.
You'd reroll the 1 if anything. Not the 2.
Yeah, I'll reroll this 1 into a 2. So that's a miss, but at least he's still alive. So those 2 shots have gone in, and I need to roll 2 more, right? Yeah. So 2 more. And
double 1 to finish off.
No, 2 failed. I don't like that. That means that 1 of them is slain. I will go with this one because we did say we were going to zigzag all the way across. So not enough hits gone through. I do wound on 3s. That's all the wounds. So 2, 4, 5 wounds, -3. You do have your 5 up demon save.
I'm going to make 2 of these to survive.
Wow, you make 4, 1 goes through only. That's damage 3 only. 9 wounds still remaining on this guy. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fire the eliminators into him with the same shots. That's why I shuffled with them. 2 of them will be hitting on 3s. Yeah, because I had to shuffle with them.
They all count as moving.
Do they? Okay, so I hit with all of them on 3s then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not good. Okay, started well, not going well now. And that's not a wound. What do I do next? I have to actually check some line of sights because obviously these are obscuring, that's obscuring, so I don't know if I can actually see get line of sight with some of those units. So let's check that. We'll carry on shooting. So Chris just checking ranges and line of sight. They're all in range. So infiltrators are going to go first. They're going to go into the small 5-man unit of Chaos Space Marines in the back. They actually have to move it. Actually moved as well, so they'll be hitting 3s and only get the 1 shot. Not a wound from those guns. 2 wounds, no minus here. Okay, both saved. And then we've got the 10 shots from the intercessors. They did move, so they're not getting the rapid fire. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Going into morphine, right?
That's the only thing they can actually see. Okay, so hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of my HQ nearby. And then I need 5 to wound.
And reroll the 1.
Rerolling 1s. I don't know why I gave Wisdom of the Ancient, because I thought that he could reroll his 1s, but then I forgot about it. It was too late. I had already said it. So that's 3 wounds. No, sorry, 4 wounds at -1.
That's one.
Okay, so a couple of more 6s there. 1 wound into the Morphine. That is all I got. We do have to put. You've already put some wounds back on him. No charges. No charges. That makes me sad.
I mean, it's a good first turn though.
Yeah, it is a good
Take out both distance.
They should have done a bit more, especially with the damage 3. But look, I can't complain. I've killed 2 key units. Let's count up some points. And yeah, on to turn 1 for the Red Corsairs. I've given you some units to charge.
Yeah, thank you.
Should be happy.
Thanks.
Here we go. The Red Corsairs now moving up towards the enemy. Am I your enemy?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, unless you want to join the Renegades.
No, I'm just.
Okay.
Thought I was your friend.
Then you're my enemy.
Thought it was a friend.
You got stuff I want to steal, so therefore give it.
Okay, I'm the enemy. Anyway, they apply pressure as they do, especially Red Corsairs, running up the field into combat is where they want to be. Okay, so Chris, take us through your movement. I know there's been a lot of shuffling. Obviously, you haven't been able to move up the field on this side because my units were there before you.
Yeah, but they're in a happy place.
Yes, they are, and you're happy because you can get into combat with them. So take us through what's actually happening.
Start off, both Mauler Fiends healed a wound at the start of my turn.
Yep, on each side.
So, he's just moved up.
Okay.
Just moved up normal. Like all these guys just moved up normally.
Yeah, so the Demon French has just jumped.
Basically, auto charge.
Yeah.
The Marines advanced 3 inches just to get them up there because they can still charge.
Okay, so you're not using a stratagem for now to.
Now I can get into combat and hopefully do some damage to you.
Okay.
Horns moved up here as well, so you can give rerolls out. This unit's jumped up here.
Okay.
So I've got -1 to hit your vehicle there anyway.
Yeah.
So
might as well move anyway because
they're a bit safer up there.
Doesn't stack anymore, so I'm just going to get -1.
So they're a bit safer up there as well. So I'm still denying you from dropping in that corner next turn.
Yes, perfect.
These Marines are shuffled slightly, so the lads can get line of sight on your Leviathan. Then this guy's moved up here, ready to charge into these guys.
Perfect.
So,
okay, so that's the movement. Let's quickly go into the psychic phase. You've got 2 psychics, I believe, Demon Prince and Euron. Who are you starting off with?
Spending the CP on Chaos Familiar to change Demon Prince's power. So he no longer has warp time, he now has Delightful Agonies.
Interesting.
I need it, I think, to be a bit more survivable.
Okay.
So, and he's going to start off and he's going to cast Delightful Agonies on himself.
Interesting, okay.
So I need a 6.
That's a fail, Chris. Do you want to use a CP? You do have those.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a pass. Okay, so he is delightfully agonized.
Yep.
And now has a 5-up ignore wounds. He only does 1, right?
Yeah,
and Euron does 1 as well. So what is he doing?
Euron does 1 unless he successfully casts it, then he can cast second.
Okay.
So he's going to do Smite first, which goes against these guys.
Yep.
That fails on double 1.
That's a barrel, and you can't
I knew that was coming.
And you can't reroll. Okay. 2 wounds. He's down to. So he's the wound taken off him, and then he's down to 4, right?
3, I think.
3.
4 or 3. We'll have a look.
We'll check it later.
Yeah.
Anyway, not the best of psychic phases. I hope you get a better shooting phase.
I hope so too.
Coming up next. Here we go, the shooting phase. You got this really cool angle. Hiding. It's war. Okay, so as you can see, turn 1 is already a bloodbath here in the middle. We're going to go into the shooting phase. We're going to start with the Venom Crawler, did you say?
No, I'm going to start off with these guys.
Okay, so that's small Marine squad on that side. Obviously, the las cannon is going straight into the Leviathan on that side.
Yep. And these bolt guns, these 2 rapid fire range, that one's not.
Okay.
Going into these bikes.
All into the bikes. Okay.
Start with the las cannon though.
Yep.
Hit on a 4 because I moved.
Okay, that's a hit.
Wound on a 3. Yeah.
That's a wound. So 5-up invulnerable save.
Yep.
Is a fail. So D6 damage.
Can you spend your last CP?
No, thank you.
Give me a 6. Yeah.
That's a 6. Takes it down to a 5. Because of the duty turn.
Yeah.
So no, he starts with 14. Yeah. So 9 left. Sorry. Yeah, that was a good first shot from him. Let's go and shoot some bolters next. So we'll fire the rest of the bolters straight onto him.
Yep. Hit on 3s. One hit.
Okay.
No, hit on 4s because you have -1 to hit.
Yeah, that is very true.
Look at me remembering your rules.
Yeah, thank you.
5s. Nothing.
Okay, no wounds. And then.
Let's shot.
So we move on to this squad here.
Yep, let's go up there.
Okay, so rinse and repeat basically. Las cannon is going to go into the dark shroud.
Yep.
And the bolters are going to go into the bikes.
Yeah.
So 4 hit, hitting on 4s, that's a miss. And then we've got the bolters going into the bikes.
Nope.
That's not good at all. -1 to hit because I am still within 6 inches of him. So that was all misses. The counterpart on the other side did much better than them, didn't they? You're fired! Okay, we've got the Venom Crawler and the Warp Bolter. I did ask about the bolters, but I forgot they advanced up the field, so they won't be shooting. So there's just 2 more units left. What's the first one? What's next?
Let's do the Venom Crawler first.
Okay.
Spend a CP on Demon Forge.
What's the fire?
He's going to fire... Actually,
you've got a lot of options.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And just to point out, I didn't get any secondary points on the Ravenwing specific one because I forgot that the Eliminators finished off the Disco Lord, and sadly it wasn't a Ravenwing unit, which I'm really sad about. Yeah, and I didn't get Engage All Fronts either.
Yeah. Let's try and kill him.
Okay, Death Shroud.
Yep.
So 2d3 shots. It's 4 shots.
Yep. Hitting on 4s normally, so 5s now.
Okay.
Let's reroll that one.
You did. Hey,
it's failed hits.
Oh, that's sad times.
Yeah. If I had a Disco Lord there, it'd be fine.
3s to wound.
Yep.
Rerolling.
Yeah, wound.
So -2, I believe,
yeah.
right? 3 up save, so it goes up to a 5 up. That's a fail. I did move up. So I believe I've got a 4 up and vulnerable. Let me just check. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. It is a 5 up if I actually moved up. It's 4 up if you advance, right? Okay, so damage is another 6.
3.
Oh, it's true.
It's D3.
And how many wounds did I say I had?
9. So you're down to 6.
Down to 6. Okay, so we'll quickly put a wound marker there. Not bad. I got scared there with it. So when it's all 6, I have a large cannon in line still. And then we've got the warp bolter. Do you want to go into the same targets?
Nope, he's going up into these guys.
Into these guys, okay.
So he hits on 2s. Both hit.
Yep.
Strength 4, toughness 4.
Toughness 4, yes.
1 wound.
1 wound.
-1.
-1. So I'm still. I have a 1 up at the moment, so it's still have a 2 up.
Roll 1 for me.
That's a 5, Mr. Chris.
Damn.
No wounds allocated. That finishes off the shooting phase, I believe. Am I correct?
No, I'm going to spend 2 CP.
And end this cacophony?
Yeah.
Which?
That Las Cannon is going to kill that Dark Talon.
Okay, that would be. He's down to 6, so he can do it.
Exactly.
Okay, so is that 1 CP?
1 CP.
Okay.
2 CP, sorry.
2 CP for last cannon shots.
Well, it's the whole unit gets to shoot now.
Okay, so
that's why it's good on the Blitz.
You have a lot of stratagems, CP, sorry, so
yeah.
I'll allow that. If you think this is a silly move from him, please comment below and insult this guy.
He wounds.
Okay.
5 up.
-3. So no, 5 up. -3, right?
Yeah.
So I've got a 3 up save. So 6
you've
up.
got 5 up in vulnerable.
Okay, yeah.
We just went over this. Come on.
That's a 2. That goes through.
You ready
D6.
for this?
I'm ready.
Let me get these other ones.
Are you ready for this? That's a 4. He's down to 2. That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That was a good try. So down to 2 here. Let's quickly mention this. Yep. And now you do have a couple of bolters here which you can fire in.
Yep, which they're going to go up at those boys actually.
Okay, might as well, yeah.
So hit on 3s now at least. Hit. Wound on 4s. Nothing.
No wounds. Okay, excellent. So 1s, 2s, and 3s there. That now finishes off the shooting phase. Onto the charge phase. Charge phase. We're just going to quickly tell you what's going to happen. Yep. I think it's better if we do that and then start rolling. So obviously barricades, we've said that they're going to give you a -2 to charges. So basically they need a 4, he needs a 3. These two are basically in practically, and he just can't. He can only fail with a +1, I believe.
Yeah. Maybe
not even that. But we're going to start off with the Morphine on that side, who's going to go into those guys. Yep. He needs a 5, right?
Yeah, 5.
Okay, he's going to fail for sure. Nope. No, he's in. Okay, so Morphine is in. Let's move on to the Chaos Space Marines, the big blob.
They're going to go in first. Do you want to overwatch anything there?
I've got 1 CP left. I'm not going to kill them, so there's no point in firing at them, and especially as they come back at full strength.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to overwatch. So we need a 3. They're in. You need. No, sorry, they needed a 4.
Yeah.
The Venom Caller needs a 3, so a +1 would fail. He's in as well. Demon Prince automatically goes in.
Yep.
You might as well roll to actually see how much he can move. He can move a total of 11, so he actually can move around.
Yep.
And then lastly, we've got the Morphine needing a 3. He's in as well. So that's a full house for Chris.
It's a good day.
He's happy now. Look, he's changed. He's happy. That's a proper smile now. Catch you back for the fight phase. Okay, fight phase next. I was going to use Transhuman on the Infiltrators in that squad, but I've spent a lot of speed. I do want to get the plasma, of which damage to the plasma next turn, so I do need to save this CP. And maybe there's an interesting save I can do. So I won't be spending any CP for Transhuman, and obviously I can't intervene.
So remember, you do get 1 CP next turn.
Yes.
Could weapons of Dark Age?
Oh, it's 2 CP.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I'll let you off.
Okay, so here we go. Where are we starting off?
I'm going to start
really matter. I can't intervene. So okay, so Morphine going into the Infiltrators.
Yep. So he's hit on 4s.
Are you using Demon Forge?
No. Okay. I was hoping this one would be enough, and then I could use it on them, the bikes.
Okay.
Wounds on 2s. That's 1 wound. -3.
damage 3, right?
Yeah.
And this one, this is the fist. So one's dead.
I'll take him off for you.
Okay.
And 6 lashes.
Yep.
Come on. Only 2 hits.
Okay.
3's the wound. 1 wound, -2.
1 wound only. So it's good that I used transhuman. -3 as well?
-2.
And this is damage 2, so another one's dead. That's the sergeant, so don't get him.
I'll take him off.
Yeah, he's in.
Then pile up. Yeah.
Okay.
That wasn't anywhere near as good
That
as I was
was
hoping.
good. I'm happy with that. Let's move on to whoever you want, really.
Let's go to the Venom Caller next.
Okay, Venom Caller into the bikes.
Yep.
Demon Forge?
Yeah, it's Demon Forge him.
Okay.
Then my CP. So, hit on falls. Reroll that one. So 5 hits. These are strength 8, so 3s.
Rerolling. Okay,
There we go.
That's much better.
So
5 wounds.
-3.
-3. Okay. Damage?
3.
Ah, he's a dead bite. Okay, so 6s. Okay, so that's all the bikes dead on that unit straight away.
No, it's only, oh yeah. You don't get your
it's
jinx.
damage 3 for sure, right? Okay. So yeah, that's that bike unit, Mr. Shepherd. That's
Excellent.
yeah, you've deleted the bike unit. Let's move on. So they won't be able to fight.
Nope. So I'll
Which
just pile in with them.
will make this phase quicker at least.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into Demon Prince next.
So I would activate them next, so they will pile into about here.
Okay, yeah, obviously.
Demon Prince next.
Demon Prince into the 4-man bike squad now.
So he's got 4 attacks base, plus charge, plus intoxicated elixir,
Okay.
plus 1 with the talent.
Perfect.
So hits on 2s.
Rerolling 1 still.
Yep. And 2 6s.
Cool. Yeah, to the Force Emperor.
Reroll the 1. Yep.
Cool. So that's a lot of attacks going in.
Strength 8. So
Ones on
3s.
3s.
Only 4 wounds.
Okay, so a lot of 1s and 2s. 4 wounds at -3 still.
-2.
Oh, -2. I'm a bit happier there. So 5 ups. Okay, past 3. 1 is slain because the sword is damage 3. I'll take this guy here in the back. So we might be lucky. We might be. What's this? Is this the Talon? Okay. Hits.
Wounds.
Wounds.
-2 again.
So 5 up. Fails. That's damage 2 at least. So 1 is wounded on 1 wound. 3 bikes still left.
Yep.
You do need to do really well with this.
Maul of him, yeah.
With Maul of him. If not, I will be capturing this objective.
So we start with the lashes.
Okay.
So hit on 4s, reroll 1s because Demon Prince. Nope.
Okay, so 3 misses and 3's to wound.
2's to wound.
2's to wound.
Strength 12. So
okay, 2 wounds minus.
No, sorry, these are strength 6. These are the lashes. So 2 -2.
-2, so 5 ups. Okay, 1 still safe, so 1 bike is dead.
Yeah.
2 still remaining.
And 5 powerful attacks now.
Okay.
So again, hit on 4s. That's a bit better.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's 2 left in there.
Yeah, there's 2 left. So these are -3 and damage 3, so they would be dead. So you're gonna reroll 1.
CP reroll.
Okay, 3 go through.
2's to wound.
3 go through. -3 now.
Yeah.
Watch me get the 6s. No.
Yes.
So that's a 3-2-1. So that's that unit wiped off the table as well. Let's take the dead off. Let's move and consolidate and pile in with all these units, and we'll catch you back for me attacking back. Infiltrators attacking back. Only 2 of them can actually attack back because Chris is a wizard when it comes to rules, and it's only half an inch of half an inch when you're upon.
So the second rank here.
I believe him. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. That's 2 wounds, no minus.
1 wound goes through.
Ooh, I did wound him. I slapped him back on his head. That finishes off turn 1. Quite an epic turn. Let's count up some points and catch you back after my movement coming up next. Turn 2 now. The Dark Angels are applying pressure towards the center of the battlefield. It's a very important area in the battlefield. Chris wants to be there because of his secondary, and obviously I want to move up because of engage all fronts. So I've put my 2 units that were in reserve have now come onto the table. Let's go through my movement. So Talonmaster have shifted back. Dark Shroud have also shifted back and left a gap for the Inceptors to come down. We've got my Warlords moving up 6 inches to give the reroll 1s. I've kept still with the Leviathan and I've used his Warlord traits to give him go back to the Devastator Doctrine. Doesn't really matter because I do have a minus Oh no, yes, it would be -2, so you would have a 5 up, which would be better than a 4 up.
Yeah, and you get a +1 to hit them, don't you?
And I always get that if I don't move.
Yeah.
It's not only
true.
So. Cool. We've got the intercessors moving up again, applying pressure. Let me just show you. They do want to get line of sight onto the bigger units. It's very important I kill the units entirely, because if there's a couple left, Chris has a really nice stratagem which makes them appear again at full strength. So if you fire at them, you want to just basically kill them and wipe them off the table. These guys have stayed put, except for the infiltrators that have shuffled back. So they can get he can get fired. And then lastly, we've got the Deathwing Knights landing upon the table on the back behind Chris's lines and about to target these guys there. Cool, so let's do this. Let's go into the shooting phase coming up next. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the Leviathan firing all its shots into that Mauler Fiend on the other side. Hitting on 2s now because he did not move. Okay, so 1 miss. That's good because look at all those 2s there. And now this is toughness 7, so I'm wounding on 4s now, not 3s like before. That's a good spread of shots. Let's take away those 2s and 3s. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds at -2. So 5.
Yep.
Okay, pass 3, failed 5. Damage, how many was he left on?
He's on 11, so he's on 1.
He's on 1 wound, but we still have the mighty Volcuts. 8 shots again, 2, 4, I think there's 8 shots there. Yep. Hitting on 2s. Okay, a couple of 1s, and all I need now is that really nice 6. I need to see my logo, guys. There it is. It's a mortal wound, and also wounded twice.
Give me this logo now.
No, it's the opposite. It's a 1. He doesn't explode. It doesn't give me any points because I don't have Bring It Down. I wanted Bring It Down.
But it denies me holding that objective for 2 points.
Getting that in the
my command phase.
Your command phase. Okay, good start for now. Let's give a quick glance through the battlefield and let's carry on shooting. Here we go, more shooting. We've got the Inceptors next. They will be using my 2 CP for this turn, the 1 from last turn and the free 1 for this turn, to use Weapons of the Dark Age again to go to damage 3 plasma. Okay, I am going to be a bit naughty here. I don't think it's the right decision. Please comment below if you think I'm a naughty boy in doing this and a bit silly, but I will be split firing. I will be firing 3 of them into this smaller fiend and 2 of them will be firing into this Venom Crawler. I do have a damage output of 3, so I could actually kill both of them. If not, I've got a couple of units that can finish them off if you don't roll like last turn and pass all your saves.
You want to leave them on 2 wounds and then finish them off with your...
finishing off with the Ravenwing units to get 2 points of product. Okay, so Chris, what you're going to do is you're going to tell me who's firing because I'm going to be overcharging again, and it's 2d3 shots.
So should these 3 at the Mauler Fiend, those 2 at the Venom Crawler?
Yeah, might as well.
So start with him.
Start in the back. Okay, so number of shots is 4 shots. So we have to do all this at the same time. So 4 shots, and these are going. Sorry, these were going into the Venom Crawler. Did they say or
Mauler Fiend?
Mauler Fiend. Okay, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of my captain.
They call, yeah.
Sorry?
Are they call?
They are core, yes, cool. They are core. Yeah, Marines are like, everything is core in Marines.
It's stupid.
It's silly. Okay, so that's all hits.
Yep.
Shall we keep them aside? Because we can't move on. Okay, so next one. Yeah, Chris is just pointing on the other side. That's a good roll. That's 5 shots. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s. Okay.
Not again.
And next one, number of shots is again 4 shots. That's a failed hit, and I can't re-roll that. So these are all hits. I'm happy. None have died at least, which is good. Wounding on 3s now. Okay, so 1 miss.
Yep.
No rerolls of 1s, even though the lieutenant is there within 6 inches. But that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 wounds, Mr. Shepherds. How do you feel about that? Do you feel lucky?
No.
Do you feel lucky? Okay, so 5 ups.
Come on.
No, he is certainly dead. These would be damaged 3 a pop. It's a 3, he doesn't blow up. Let's remove him from the table and fire the remaining 2 into the Venom Crawler. You are next, baby spider. So, the remaining 2 going into him. Has the Sergeant fired already?
Which one's the sergeant?
That's the sergeant.
Yeah, those fight.
Okay, so I can do these basically.
No, because you need to see. Which
yes, because I can kill myself with 1 and not 2.
Yep.
Okay, so number of shots is 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. These the hits, and then I need a really nice roll here. That's 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Doesn't die, but 2 go through. Wounding on 3s. No rerolls again. Haven't got any CP, so 4 go through. This could kill him anyway.
Yeah, I need to fail all of them. And I do.
You do. Do you want to reroll one of them to keep one alive? And stay on 1 wound for me to kill you with a Ravenwing unit?
This is a good point.
Do you want to have a little think?
Nah, just kill him.
You're going to kill him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're denying me my secondary point.
It
doesn't explode, but that's another key unit removed from. Okay, I'm gonna go with the eliminators first. Why do you say? Right?
No, I know why. You just told me why.
The eliminators are going to try and pop some wounds off the demon prince, and then I'm going to try and finish them off with one or either of the Ravenwing units to score some points for my secondary, which I didn't with the bikes, and now they're gone, so it's not good. So 3 sniper shots going in hots, hitting on 2s, all hits, and wounding on 5s. 1 wound, -2 because you're not in devastating destruction. So you do have your 5 up. So that's 2. Damage is 2. Oh, you do have disgusting resilience, which you pass 1. So he's down to 7 wounds, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the same rinse and repeat with those 3 snipers on that side. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls of 1s. And 5s to wound. That's another wound. Nope, damage 2. Okay, these 2 do go through, so he is now down to 5 wounds. Okay, so I could finish him off with a heavy bolter by itself, but let's leave that. This has more firing power, so just about can see him with obscuring piece on this corner. He's going to be firing and trying to finish off that demon prince. If I do, I'm in a very good spot. I know there's a lot of reserves coming in, but taking out that demon prince is going to be very good on my side. So 6 shots from the heavy bolters, always hitting on 2s. And strength is 5, your toughness is 6, so wounding on 5s. Okay, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-1.
Yep.
So 4 ups. Fail 1, damage 2. 1. Okay, so he's down to 4, right?
Yep.
So 6 and 6. These are the twin assault cannons going in next. Hitting on 2s, no rerolls. Fail with 2, and then strength 6, so wounding on 4s. Okay, that's not bad. So 6 at -1.
So 4 ups again.
Oh, he maybe is slain. You do have 5 ups. Okay, so he's on 1 wound remaining. I can't fire those guns, the infiltrator guns, because he would be the closest. I can't fire him actually, because he's not the closest now. So he does survive on 1 wound, and I can't do anything about that. Let's just carry on shooting the smaller guns then. So infiltrators have fallen back. They can't actually shoot. They've fallen back. What am I talking about? So we've got 10 shots. I'm not in rapid fire range. They're going into these guys here. So 10 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I know he'll probably bring them back, but at least I make him use CP.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Wounding on 4s. Okay.
Not bad.
-2 now, because we're in the tactical doctrine. So, pass 2, 2 die. Damage 1 still on those Chaos Marines. So sad to see. Okay, so that's everything fired on this side. The heavy bolter might as well go into the same unit.
Them or up there maybe as well.
Yeah, let's go into these guys. I think that's, you won't spend the CP to bring those back, so I'll go into them. That's 3 shots. That's 3 hits, I mean. And that's 3 wounds, -1.
So 3 saves?
Saves, yeah.
Oh no, doesn't he ignore cover?
No, he does.
Okay.
Not the death threat.
Cool. So in which case, all saved.
All saved. Okay. And lastly, we've got the Deathwing Knights, which will be firing into the unit 5. I was actually contemplating on not firing and charging in, but there's a lot of shots. They will be -1, so I think I'm just going to go for the shooting. So let me count up some dice and we'll catch you back in a second. Here we go, 20 shots. There is a stratagem called Deathwing Assault, but it is 1 CP and I don't have any. But just for you Dark Angel fans,
if you didn't do wisdom, you could have done it.
Yes, I know, such a silly spend there, but I can't do anything. Basically, I would have gotten a +1 to wound, and this is the only time I can actually do it because it's when you teleport down. Yeah. So, yeah, sad times. Hitting on 3s. Okay, we go. That's 4 shots missed. That's not bad at all. And here we go. Force to wound. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's not good at all. I can only, if you fail all your saves, I can kill the unit.
So 5 4-ups.
That wasn't good at all.
Come on.
So 4-ups. Okay,
2
so
survive.
2 survive. What do you want to do? Do you want to take the last cannon off?
I'm going to take these guys.
Okay, so you're still within that objective there. You do have to do a leadership test though.
Yeah.
So I believe we can do that now.
Yeah, no charges?
No charges.
Yeah, because these guys are out of charge range now.
Yep.
Another.
So shall we do leadership here first?
Yep, so leadership 8, so on a 6.
Okay.
Of course.
It's a 6, so 1 runs away, and what's the other one run away?
Yes,
it does because it's more than less the crab roll! Okay, we're going to do something out of sequence bits because I didn't know that he could actually get a charge into him. He's actually in a 10-inch charge, which is quite nice. But yeah, I haven't stopped giggling. He hasn't stopped screaming. Can't believe that happened. That's actually happened more than once when we've been doing a battle report. But yeah, I'm happy because that means that he's only on 1 objective for now. For now, I do need a roll of a 10 or more, and I'm feeling good about this. Can he taste the rainbow? No, he can't. On to turn 2 for the Red Corsairs. Catch you back in a second. Movement over for the Red Corsairs now. Reserves dropping in hot as well. Everything's on the table or dead now. So yeah, let's quickly go through your movement. Let's start with the reserves on this side. So you actually placed the 3 of them on this side, right?
Round your back lines.
Okay.
Within 6 inches there, so they get reroll 1s to hit at least.
Okay, from that lord, right?
Yeah, from that lord.
Okay.
These guys ready to basically charge into
try
here.
And charge.
Try and nick your objective.
Yeah, because that would score you 3 points at the end of your command for you, so
yeah, my next turn. So.
Okay.
But more importantly, it deny you 5 points as well.
Okay.
So.
What's the score? Do you know what the score is? Did you get any primary points?
I got 1.
So you got 5 points, right?
It's currently 7 points to 18.
With your 5 for the primary?
My 5.
And obviously you haven't scored any secondaries for now. And there is a big possibility of you getting 10 for cut off the head there.
Exactly. I need that 10 points this time.
Bad placement from my side. So talking about the Demon Prince, he's jumped over onto this side. Yep. He's advanced as well, right? Because he can charge after that. And then we've got the big blob just moving on to this objective, which is crucial on his behalf. Yeah. He's just let this corner go. Yeah. The Terminators will probably be slogging onto the objective there.
You're going to take 2 turns at least to get this.
And then these guys have just stayed put, trying to fire battle as cannon and finish off important model on one side. Quickly, let's go on to the cycling phase then.
Yep.
Hopefully you perils again and get some more wounds off him.
None of that.
Shall we start with Euron first?
No, we can start with Demon Prince.
Okay.
Because he's only got 1 wound left.
Is he going to smite?
No, he's going to Delight Agony himself.
Okay.
That goes.
So, yep, he just needed a 6 there. Yep. And then we've got Euron now. What is he doing?
He's got Prescience and Smite.
Okay. Do you want to smite?
He's going to do Smite and then go up into these guys.
Yeah. So. Can you see? You can't actually see me.
No, barrel to there.
Okay.
See, can't it?
Yeah. I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Give me 11. No.
Okay, so D3. It's 2. So 1's dead. I'll remove this one. And
that's it for Psychic.
That's it for Psychic. Catch you back for the shooting phase. Shooting phase, we're going to start off with this small unit. Las Cannon firing into the Dark Shroud, and the remaining bolters are going to fire into the Eliminators here.
Yep.
Okay, so Las Cannon going in first.
Misses.
Misses, and then we've got Devastate Put, right? So
yeah.
They can fire 2 shots each. So 2, 4, 6, 8 shots. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s.
That'll be good to me.
Okay, 2 ups. 1 wound goes through.
I'll take it.
Down to 1 wound remaining on one of them. Cool. So what's going next?
Let's do Demon Prince into him.
Into the Dark Cloud. Yeah. Okay, so what bolts are going in? Trying to finish him off. This is damage 2.
1 hit.
1 hit because of the -1, yes.
Well,
that's a wound. -1.
Yep.
It's a pass. It's a roll of a 6. Okay. We've got the bolt pistols here.
No, they're advanced.
Oh, they're advanced for shoot. So we've got the reserves then next.
So we'll do the Lord into there.
Okay.
I just want to see if I get lucky and take him out.
Yeah, I would do that anyway. You never know.
So hits on 3s, reroll 1s.
Okay, and then 5 to wound, 1 wound, no minus. That's a pass.
Cool.
And then what else have we got there?
So obliterate time, basically.
Okay, so we're going for strength first.
Yep.
Okay, so strength is
9.
Is damage.
AP.
Oh, okay, AP 1. Damage is 1.
I'm going to CP reroll that.
Okay.
2.
Damage 2.
That's better.
Okay, so AP -1, damage 2, strength 9, and you are down to 6 CP, sir.
Yeah. They're gonna. I'm gonna get greedy.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna put everything into there.
Everything, just try and finish it off.
Yep.
Okay.
Because without that, you don't have -1 to hit that one.
Okay, perfect. So finish him off. I'm sure you will, but we do still need to roll some dice. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
4s.
Yes, because of the Dark Cloud.
Yep. It's a good thing I remember your rules, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, that's true. And then wounding on 3s. Okay, so 2 fails.
So
and
6.
6. -1, I do have a 4 save. And these are damage 2, so he's dead. Does he blow up? No, he doesn't. That's a 1. Let me remove him from play and we'll carry on shooting. Combi bolters next from the Terminators, firing into the closer unit of intercessors here. Yep. Again, 20 shots. We'll just roll here in front.
16
shots. Oh, 16.
One
has 11 close. Rerolling ones from the Lords.
Nope.
Okay, so we'll move those 1s, 2s, and then these wound on 4s.
Yep.
Oh, swap dice. That was in. Got 1?
Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4.
Only 4. No minus on these.
Nope, unfortunately not.
Because you're not a Space Marine, a proper Space Marine. You're a Chaos one. That's 1 wound dropped, so 1's wounded. Let me quickly put the marker on it because I believe that finishes off your shooting phase. Am I correct, Mr.
Well, that
Shepherd?
leaves us at endless cacophony time.
Okay, so you're down to 4 CP now.
Yep.
And where are they firing at? Are they firing to the Inceptors?
Roll stats first.
Oh, you do that first? Okay. So strength
9
again.
Come on. Oh, that's it.
Oh,
AP2.
AP2. And damage is 2. You can't re-roll.
No. They what, 3 wounds each?
Yes, they are, Mr. Chris.
That's annoying. Yeah, I've got to shoot them. There's nothing else really they can see, so.
Okay, at least you don't have the -1 to hit anymore.
Yep.
So here we go. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls, but only 1 miss. And then wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Because they are toughness 5. Shame I don't have. Ooh.
5 saves.
-2?
Yeah, -2.
5 ups. Okay, so that's 1 dead and 1's down to 1 wound. How do you feel about that?
That wasn't good.
Hey.
That's like 200 points.
Okay, so we do have to remove 1 before we forget. I didn't the last battle reports. Maybe spoiler a little bit. I think it was 2 Hellblasters were killed by overcharging, and I forgot to remove them.
That sounds like you.
Yeah, this sounds like me. So yeah, let's go on to the fight phase then. What? Charge phase. Charge phase, very important phase. We need, or Chris needs, I don't need them. Chris needs to get these units into combat. We're going to start off with the Terminators on this side.
The Lord
oh,
first.
the Lord first. So
Yeah.
does he need a 9 as well?
9 as well.
Okay. So that's a 3, Chris. Do you want to re-roll him?
Yeah.
Okay.
With his talisman of burning blood.
Oh, yes, true. You don't have to pay for
That's
it. So
9.
he's in. That's a 9.
So
That's
he's-
interesting.
Okay, there.
Next up, we've got the Terminators. 9. They're in as well.
I'll move them in a
Okay,
minute.
that gets interesting. I'm a bit scared now.
Yep.
He's
Prince.
going into trying to cut off the head for your secondary. That's
enough.
a double 1, but luckily he is within that range. He didn't have to. He couldn't fail, basically.
Yeah.
Obliterators are out of 12 inches, so they can't charge anything.
Yep.
But we've got this big blob of Space Marines, Chaos Space Marines, which are going into the Inceptors.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they can't shoot in combat. So yeah.
No, they can't shoot in combat.
I need a
They have
5.
blast keywords. That's a 6. That's enough. Do you want to?
I'll take it.
Okay, you can re-roll that, but you don't want to risk it, right? Okay, so we'll put them in. You can't charge with him.
Actually, yeah, you could.
You could. Do you want to?
Maybe 9-inch charge into
Talonmaster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Go ahead.
No.
No. Perfect. Okay, so we'll move everything in. Quite a lot of units in combat now again. This is only turn 2, guys.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Catch you back for the fight, please. Here we go. Fight phase. Very important. Final phase for Chris here. We're going to start with this important combat. We've got both the Lord and the Terminators going into Leviathan. I really want him to survive, especially with the duty determined, which -1 to your damage. There could be a big possibility of him surviving. So let's start off with him. We're going to go with the Lord first.
Yep, Lord first. So he's got 5 attacks with his chain fist.
Okay.
So hits on 3s. You're only 1.
He still rerolls.
Excellent.
Okay.
You're toughness 7, right?
I'm toughness 7, right?
So 3s.
You're correct.
So it's 5 wounds.
5 wounds, okay.
-4.
-4, I do have a 5-up Manoeuvre save, which I only passed 2.
So
these are damage 3, right? Yeah. So 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds. He's down to 1. Yeah, that's not good. What's the minus on the chain blade? Is it
-4?
Okay, because I do have a shot save just in case. I'm going to these guys next.
Yep. So do the champion's chain fist first.
Okay.
See if he can do the job as well. You roll the 2 ones.
Rolling 1s.
So
okay.
All hit.
Death to the full center.
Because the -1 to hit. So those become 5s. Yeah.
True.
3s to wound. That is
okay,
3 wounds.
3 wounds. Again, -3, so 5-ups. No, he is dead. Does he blow up and take some with him? Yes, he does. Let's check how many mortal wounds this guy does. Okay, so this is quite funny for me. I've got a big smirk on the other side. So he's exploded. He does D3 mortal wounds, but that massive explosion actually gets the 2 intercessor squads because it's 2 rows, one behind the other. Obviously, it's get these guys in combat, but guess what? He gets the Demon Prince.
So Lazarus could survive.
Yes, but you do have delightful agonies on yourself.
Yeah, so I just need you to roll a 1 and I'll roll a 5.
Okay, so let's go and do these Terminators first.
Yep.
So D3, that's 1 dead and 1 on 1 wound. I'll just get a quick wound marker. You got one?
I got one.
Okay. We're going to go into the Lord next. That's 3.
So he's down to 2.
Down to 2. We're going to go into my intercessors.
The wounded squad? Or
yeah, into the wounded squad. So 1's dead, 1's on 1 wound, and then 1 wound on the other one.
In the dice.
Yep, got one? Yeah. Okay, and now we're all important into the Demon Prince. That's 3.
Triple 5, come on.
Tasted the rainbow there.
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Wow! Yes!
Fight of the night. We've got Lazarus versus the Demon Prince. We've marked them. Don't worry, we marked. We know where they are. But we thought here's a bit of setting for them. At top of this ruin, Lazarus versus the Demon Prince. Can he survive? He's already busted with those 3 saving throws from the explosion. I thought when I got the 3 mortal wounds,
I thought it was well.
He's gone. He's gone. Lazarus is survived. So this is very important because you do have cut to the head.
This is why he survived.
Yes.
He has a mission.
Okay, so we're going in with the sword first?
Yep.
Okay, you want to go up here? Just go up here. Okay, so all hits and 2 death to the full Templar. To add 2 more. That's not good because these are damage 3.
Yep. Strength 8.
Strength 8. Okay.
Because the elixir.
Yep.
First to wound.
No, wounding on 4s because I've got inner circle.
Ah.
So you fail with 2. That's still not bad. That's 6 wounds. Okay, 5. Let me roll these. I'll get another rainbow dice later on. Can you get one?
I get one. Yeah.
Okay.
I curse you.
4-ups. 4-ups. Here we go.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
No,
oh no. You can celebrate.
No,
Now you can celebrate. More combat coming up next. And lastly, we've got the big squad of Marines going into the Inceptors. Only 6 of them could attack, but they do have chain swords and they do have heretic assaults, so they do get a lot of attacks coming in.
Yep. So let's do the chain axe first.
Chain axe going first. Okay.
So hit on 3s.
2 hits.
Death to full Emperor.
Yes, 3 hits.
Strength 5.
Okay.
Just 1 wound.
So 1 wound. -1. He survives. And then we've got 5 other guys going in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We've got what? 3 attacks each?
Yeah. 1 base, charging, chainsword.
Okay.
So, hit on 3s. Reroll the 1.
Okay, so 1s and 2s are gone. You do have 5 to reset. Exactly that.
And I need to do 1 more. Nope.
Which you fail anyway. Okay, and these wound on 5s.
5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1.
4 minus 1. So 4 ups. Okay, so 1 is slain because he was on 1 wound.
Yep, I'll take it.
So I will remove him. Let's quickly attack back. I'm going to use your dice because mine are on the other side of the table.
So this guy your sergeant?
Is he my sergeant?
Yes,
sorry. So that's the other one. Okay. I'm actually going to check the stats. I think I've got 3 attacks each, but let me quickly make sure. Okay, 10 attacks from the Inceptors coming in hot, hitting on 2s because of Grim Resolve. Can't reroll these, sadly. No Death Total or Force Emperor on my side. Rerolling 1s because the Talon is close by. Strength 4 on these.
Yep.
So 4 wounds, no minus. 3 upsides. Okay, 1 is slain.
Yeah, we'll take this guy off.
Perfect. I don't have any more attacks because all the rest that was in combat have now died. So that means that turn 2 is now finished. I will be getting 1 objective only for my primary.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5 points only there. Catch you back for my turn 3 coming up next. Turn 3, and it is as close as it can be on points. 18-17, I think you said?
Well, it was 19-18.
Okay.
It was.
That's
but that's before you scored. You only scored 5 points.
Only scored 5, so it's really
23 to 19.
That's crazy. Obviously, we don't count the 10 points for being painted because all our armies have been painted, so we don't count those 20 points. Anyway, movement-wise, I've fallen back with the Inceptors. I'm moving the Talonmaster a bit closer up around the corner onto. Actually, if you don't mind, I'm just going to move him there instead. Okay. Targeting the Obliterators that are on this side, and then everything stayed put because I do want to get the max shots out of them, and they do have line of sight in some key units. The Deathwing on this side advanced and rolled a 5, meaning they are on that objective already, which is pretty keen for your turn at least. So we're going to go straight on to shooting. I'm going to start with the Talonmaster, and he's going to go into your Obliterators. So 3 and 3. I'm going to do the twin heavy bolter first. Hitting on 2s. All hits. What's your toughness?
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. So I'm wounding on 4s. Okay, that's a great goal. I don't.
5.
Yeah, check at least. Maybe it's 6. It won't be. 6 sounds.
5.
6 sounds a lot. Okay, so this is a good roll. 2, 4, 5 wounds at -1, and just for you viewers at home, I have stayed on the tactical doctrine.
Yep. So 3 up saves.
Okay, so that's 1 dead.
So I'm going to CP 1.
Okay, that's 1 dead, Chris.
Damn.
Okay, that's a good start for me. Let's go and do the twin assault cannon next. Again, hitting on 2s. Okay, all hits, and I'm wounding on 3s now because I am spent 6. So I need a good roll here, which I don't actually get. I want as many going through. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds.
-1 again, right?
-1, yes sir. 2 wounds. So 1's down to 2 wounds. I'm happy with that. At least 1 is slain. I can't target them with anything else. Everything is blocking line of sight. These guys have been blocked by that corner of that ruin on this side. So next up, I'm going to go with. What do I go with? Because I do need to take him out. Tell you what, I'm going to go with the Infiltrators, and I'm going to fire into the Demon Prince. 2 shots each, taking it to 6 shots. Here we go. Hitting on 2s. All hits. And no 6s there. And wounding on 5s.
Oh.
Whoa! Wow, okay, so they are angry. They are angry. It's true, they must be angry because you actually killed their warlord. Yeah. So they're actually quite.
His mission's done. He got me 10 points.
That's true. That's true. I'm happy when epic things like this happen. I'm happy. So 5, 3 ups.
AP 0.
I'm sorry, AP -1 because we're on tactical doctrine still. So he is definitely dead. Ah no, you do have to like. Don't do this again, man. Do you want to do one at a time?
No, it's not going to work otherwise.
No, that's the Demon Prince slain. I do get an extra 3 CP. 3 CP.
3 VP.
VP. For another character. Okay, let's prepare some dice and carry on shooting. 5-man intercessor unit going into the Terminators first. Hitting on 2s because we're going to move. And I'm lucky. It's actually good. That +1 now is really good.
Huge.
4s. Okay, that wasn't as good. That was a hit as well. So 4 minus 2. So 4 ups. Okay, so
that kills
2
one.
deaths, right? Because 1 was wounded already.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going for the 4-man now, trying to finish them off. 2 misses. And force 2 wounds. That's another 4. 4 ups. Okay, 1 is wounded. What I'm going to do, Chris, is I'm going to fire these into those Terminators. So these 2, actually, can you check line of sight?
They wouldn't be able to in this corner.
Because of that corner, right?
Yeah.
So they can see your guy because he's on it.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire into him with those 2. So hitting on 2s. That's 2 hits, and wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Actually, tell you what, I'm actually going to use this reroll that I get for the CP that I got for free to try and take it out. That's 2. Minus 2. You are on cover. You have a 1+ at the moment.
3 ups.
That's a 1 and a 2.
He's dead anyway.
He's dead anyway.
So I've used my CP reroll already.
Oh, yes, true.
There's another 3.
Did you?
Yes, for the Demon Prince.
Oh, yes, you did. So that's another 3. Thank you very much, Chris. So what I'm going to do next is those 3 eliminators are going to try and finish off the 2 Terminators. I didn't think that I would get such a good turn.
You've done pretty well now.
Yeah, I did. So I've cleared most of it. So that's 3 hits and wounding on 3s. Oh, okay. So I spoke too soon. So 1 wound. Minus 2. That goes through. That's another 1 slain. Only 1 remaining. I might as well charge. Okay, let me have a think about some charges. I'll catch you back in a second. Charge phase. Lieutenant on the Talon is going to go into your big squad. So that's an 11. He's definitely in. Can I actually move all the way here?
Yeah, if you fit
that. Can, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to move just there, 3 inches away from Euron so he doesn't ever intervene. I'm going to go with the big squad first, the 5-man. They're in. And then the smaller squads after they're in as well. Okay, so both intercessor squads now onto that Terminator. We'll move them in and we'll catch you back for a fight phase. Intercessors are attacking first. I was going to do both of the units together, but you have the option of paying 2 CP and intervening. So I'm going to go with the bigger squad first, hitting on 3s. Okay, take these off. It's a good spread of dice. And then I'll roll those separately. Force 2 wounds. Reload these. Okay, that's really good actually. You do have a 2-up save because I'm not on the assault doctrine. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 wounds. Looking for 1s here, guys. Looking for 1s.
2 1s.
2 1s. And that's it. Finished. Do you want to? You can't reroll, right? Oh yes, it's a different phase.
There's no point because you've got another 4 guys to attack.
Yeah, and if you want to attack back, you would have to pay another, making it 3 CP.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's dead. Now, do you want to attack here before I attack? I've just got 4 attacks, plus 1 for charging, would be about 5, and it's basically the power sword.
Go for it.
Go for it? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shepherd.
All right.
5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Okay. And wounding on 3s. So we do get plus 1 now. So 3 at minus 3. Can I kill 3? No, I can't. 2 are slain.
Yep.
And allow Chris to choose who he wants to kill. He'll pile in and fight back. Okay, so the Chaos Space Marines have piled in now and are attacking back. Total of a lot of attacks.
8 guys in there.
Okay, and you do reroll 1s because of Euron being nice close by. So we're quickly going to reroll those 1s first. And then Death to the False Emperor on 3.
2 of the 1s.
Coincidence, yeah. Okay, so these are all hits, quite a nice spread. And now we are looking for 5s.
Yeah.
Minus 1 on the Stunty Chainsaws now. And that isn't bad. I see a lot of 5s and 6s.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, so
7,
4,
8,
5,
9.
6, 7, 8, 9. That's enough to kill him. I don't have 8 wounds.
Come on,
minus 1 on these.
No.
Okay, so 3 wounds go through. I'm down to 5 wounds remaining. That finishes off the turn. Brutal stuff from the Dark Angels.
Yeah.
No leaderships.
No leaderships.
No leaderships. Because obviously the Terminator's dead. We spoke about it off camera. He does have leadership 9 before he died.
Yeah.
So that was fine. And we've just lost here. Let's count up some points. It's a tough one for you. It's an uphill battle now for sure now. We'll catch you back in a second. Movement over for the Red Corsairs on turn 3. We've got the Obliterator moving on up from his deep striked position.
Yeah.
And not much has happened after that. He's opted to stay put, obviously with the big squad. We've got Euron pushing forward into the my Talonmaster. They've stayed put because basically there's nowhere to actually go and be threatening enough.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be a quick turn. Psychic phase first.
Yep.
Euron to smite, I guess.
Yeah, smite.
Okay. That's a smite, so D3.
Just the one.
So how many wounds did you do before? I was down to I was down to 5, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So and then another one down to 4. Okay, I'll quickly put a marker just up there. Okay, we'll put him up here.
Yep.
Just for easy access. And then do you want to shoot with him?
Yep.
He's going to shoot into. You can probably see him, right?
No. Let's do the Obliterator first.
Obliterator into?
Because into those plasma dudes.
You can't see him.
Touching the cover.
Oh yes, he's in cover. Yeah. Perfect. So
yeah.
Tactics. Okay, so strength 7, which is good anyway. AP2, and this is where you want to go 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Which you do. Okay, so it looks good. It looks good. Hitting the 3s.
Yep.
Failed with 2.
One more dice
there, which is a hit. Okay, so 4 hits and 3 wounds.
Only 2 wounds.
Okay, 2 wounds. Minus 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1 goes through, 1 is slain. I will remove this one in the front. Okay, I should have actually been touching the cover, so I get the light cover, but my mistake there. We all need to practice these things. And then we're going to do him.
Let's do bolt pistols in combat.
Okay, bolt pistols into the Talonmaster, trying to finish it off. That's a good positive start. Always 1s rerolling, so 1s. And then 5s to wounds. Okay, not bad at all. 4 wounds. 2 go through, taking me down 2-2.
Oh, there's a chance.
There is a chance.
Horon can't flame anything.
Is it blast?
No, it's a flamer.
Yeah, but you can't go into combat with a flamer?
I'm not in combat.
Oh, you're not? Sorry.
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to combat yet.
Yeah, you just move forward. So it's just these guys.
These guys, yeah.
They can't fire at anything now, right?
I mean, there's some...
Yeah, you might as well fire into them. Okay.
So, last cannon first.
Yes.
Hits.
That's a hit.
Wounds.
That's a wound. 5 up. Is a fail. D6 damage.
3.
Is a 3. That means that 1 is slain. Let's go with the back one there. Okay. We've got a couple of bolter shots going into them as well. Okay. And 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Come on.
Wounds.
Give me 2 more dead.
2 up saves.
No.
They're all good.
Why can't you roll like me?
Okay, that finishes off the shooting phase.
Yep.
Let's quickly go and charge. Just move him in there. Will you charge with him?
Yep.
Okay, so he's going into the Inceptors.
Don't know what I need.
That's definitely in. I probably need a 7, I guess, because you can move there.
Yep. An 8 would be enough.
Okay, so he's in. He's got some
crushing fists.
Sort of power fists.
Yeah.
I think they're still D3 damage.
I think so.
But they're -1, I believe.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they're not too great.
Let's go and have a fight. No, we can't. So 1 wound -1. That's a fail. D3 damage is 2 wounds. 1 still remaining on 1 wound. Okay, and then we go on to Euron with his fist, because he's got 2 weapons, right?
Yeah, he's got the axe and the fist.
Okay, so fist going in first.
Hitting on 3s.
Rerolling still.
Rerolling 1s.
Okay, so there's some things that you still want to be doing, like the reroll 1s is good to still have.
Strength 8, so wound on 3s.
Okay,
2
2 minus?
-3.
-3, 6 ups. Boom! The Talonmaster is alive. Who's laughing now? Do you want to sing something?
No,
do you want to sing?
I'm going to
count
sing.
Here we go. All the attacks, 20 attacks, plus the 2 attacks from the chain axe, which we're doing all together because they're all wounding and hitting on the same dice roll. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Cocked.
Okay, so there's a couple of 1s in there. There's another one there at the back, closest to you. And then Death to the False Emperor, we've got 4.
Took out 4 dice. Excellent. You're on 1.
Okay, these are all hits, and then you are wounding on 5s now.
You want to kill you with horror now. You want to get Chaos Boon off.
Wasn't your day, sir. Wasn't your day. Okay, so that's not a lot. 3,
4, 5, 6.
6 minus 1.
Yep.
Okay, so 4 ups. Can he survive? No, he can't. Does he blow up? No, he doesn't. Okay, that's the Talonmaster gun. No points for that, right, on your side?
No.
No, and you didn't get this objective. Oh, you did get those 2 points for your secondary. Okay, let's quickly attack back. 2 attacks each, wasn't it, before? So I did get charged, so 3 attacks each.
And
the Sergeant is still there. Okay, and wounded with 5s. No wounds. Finish it off, turn 3. Let's count up some points again, and onto my movements we go. Turn 4, Dark Angels. Again, not a lot of movement. I've stayed put because I am on key objectives. I have scored 15 points for my primary. Not a lot of points in moving. They've stayed put because they can get shots into these guys. I have moved my eliminators now down to get shots onto Euron, who is your Warlord, right, as well? And that will gain me my last 3 points. I think maxing out on secondary for Assassinate. And then these guys have chickened out again, moving all the way back here to make this guy have to go look for them, if he does want to kill them. So, we're quickly going to go into the shooting, and these guys are going to shoot now down onto Euron. 2 shots. I have moved, so I'm hitting on 3s. Obviously, gets 2 fails. I'm going to reroll one of these.
Want to do these guys first?
No, I'm going to reroll one of these. That's a hit. That's a wound, -2.
4 up.
That's passed. Okay, and then we've got the 3 on that side. That's 3. 2 hits. 1 wound.
Saved again.
Saved again. Okay, so they've shot. I'm gonna shoot a couple of. Oh, I actually don't think I'm gonna. I can actually shoot with a couple of them.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
As well.
Yeah, I'll shoot at the Obliterator, trying to finish him off. He's giving me a bit of a headache. They haven't moved, so I'll do the 5-man squad first. So 8, 10. They have moved, so they're hitting on 2.
The +1 hit is huge.
So good. And I'm wounding on 5s now. So 3 wounds. I'm not on the tactical doctrine. I have to go into assault doctrine. So -1 on these.
-1, so 2 up still because he's in cover.
Okay.
Loves it.
Perfect. They will shoot into them. So 4 shots each. 4, 4, 4, and 4. Okay, they get +1 as well. Dark Angels, so everything misses.
Nothing seemingly everywhere.
4 to wounds. Okay, no minus on these, so 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds, and you do have a 2-up save, sir, because of light cover. Okay,
5.
all passed. Okay, and that's about it. There's nothing else I can fire. Can they get line of sight onto him? I don't think so, right? With that corner there?
Nope, they can't.
Okay, that concludes my turn then. That was quick.
Yeah.
Let's count up some points again. I do get 2 points for at least engage all fronts.
Yeah.
And we'll go into yours. Okay, movement over now for the Red Corsairs. We have advanced with the big blob of Space Marines. We've got the Obliterator that has just moved up. Euron has just shuffled in a bit to make sure that I have to move next turn to get line of sight. And then he was thinking about moving and trying to get that objective, but there's not enough turns to get onto there. And next, if he moves closer down, that means that I will be able to charge him next turn. So yeah, basically that's the only thing that's moved. Straight onto the psychic phase.
Yep.
We're going to be smiting up onto these eliminators. That's a smite, D3 damage. That's 2. So 1 is wounded, Sergeant remaining on 1 wound, and 1 is slain.
Yep.
Moving on to the shooting phase quickly.
Yep.
Do you want to carry on with your run?
Yeah.
So flaming up onto the last eliminator.
4 hits. Strength 5.
3 to wound. What's the minus?
-1.
-1. So 2 up still. They're fine. Perfect. And let's move on to the Obliterator next.
Yep. He's going to shoot into the 5-man squad.
Into the 5-man. Okay. So strength.
9 again.
9.
AP 2.
Okay. And here's the damage where you roll a what? Do you want to re-roll that?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Can you re-roll this?
Yes.
Okay.
You can re-roll the damage with weapon. It's the damage characteristic.
That's true.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the 3. That's the one you wanted. You wanted that before, actually.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So hits on 3s. 2 misses. Wounds on 2s now.
Okay.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. -3.
-2.
-2 you got, right? 5 ups. 1 is slain. Okay, some bolt pistols. So, no, they're advanced, right? So will you use Endless Cacophony?
The last 2 CP I've got to, really. Oh, I'll shoot them first, but let's carry on the Obliterator.
Okay, so Endless Cacophony on him.
Strength 9 again.
Yep. AP -1. Damage
2.
is 2.
So 1.
Okay, that's still good. That's same as before, so
4
2
hits.
misses. And then wounding on...
Same again.
Okay, 3s, and these are -1, so 4 ups. 2 are dead. So 2 remaining on that squad.
Yep.
Perfect.
Good.
And now we move, this is a bit out of sequence, but Endless Cacophony would be after the shooting, but we just wanted to carry on. So
1 bolt gun's going to go up there.
Bolt guns trying to finish off this eliminator.
Just 1.
Ah, just 1.
I'm going to be greedy.
And the rest is going to fly into them.
So Laz coming first. Hits.
That's a hit.
Wound.
That's a wound. 5 up. That's a pass. It's invulnerable saves. Saves in 4 today. We've got 3. I'm going to do the 3 going to him. Into the Terminators again. Okay, so 4 hits. 4 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Double 1. Come on.
That's 1 wound. 1 is wounded.
So put in there. And 1 up there.
2 hits.
1 wound.
1 wound. This is all you need. 1 up.
Ah.
It's a pass. Okay, so we go on to charges, right? The squad into both, or just the front
just the
one?
one
right?
squad.
Okay.
Because they're out of the objective anyway. I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
Because icon.
Yeah.
9.
Basically, they're in.
Yep. And then the Obliterator is going to go for it as well.
Okay.
No.
No, he doesn't make it. Okay, we'll allow Chris to move them up, and we'll catch you back for the fight phase. Here we go, Chris counting up some points. I did ask him why wasn't he going to charge up with Euron, but he's specifically said that it's better for you to actually be on that objective because of points than going up. So he's staying down there. Now, let's do all these attacks again. A lot of attacks got in. We've got the chain axe first.
Yep.
So 3 hits. And
2
wounds. -1. That's 1 wound.
So that's 1 dead.
Yep, because he was in 1 wound. So 1 guy remaining, which is the Sergeant now. So I'm sure he's going to be slain. There's so many attacks coming in again. I think there's over 20 attacks.
Yep, that's 9 times 3, 27.
27. Okay.
I need to do 3 more dice after this.
Okay, so no rerolls this time, but let's reroll those 3 first. The 3 attacks that you're missing. And then we'll do that's a False Emperor, which are 3 of. Okay, and then wounding on 4. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. That's 6 there. He survives. Mighty hero for today. I do have to do a leadership there. Let's quickly attack back first.
Yep.
So 3. He has a move, so he's hit within 2. So those were 4 hits, and no wounds. Quick leadership there.
Yep.
He's fine. He survives for today. That's crazy. That finishes off your turn.
Yep.
We'll quickly count up some points because I believe now that because of these 2 points, I think there's no way you can actually beat me. But let's make sure.
So, yeah.
Let's make sure. We have checked, and it's not a good day for the Red Corsairs. With your max points you can get on your 5th turn, I'm still 6 points ahead of you. But I tell you what, how many wounds does He's got 4. I do want to do my turn, but I do want to kill, fire the snipers onto him. So I do have to move them further up the field. I'm going to do the 4 because this one would be firing. Okay, so this one would hit on 2s, and these would be hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. I will reroll one of these with my CP, which I fail. So I believe he still survives if you pass these 2 saves. Which you do.
One,
so I'll leave it there. It's a good ending. Euron does survive this mighty battle. What a bloodbath. Let's talk about it all in the end of game conclusion coming right up. So there we have it, the end of the game. A bloodbath, but a win for the Dark Angels. That's a second Chaos Studio down. Couple more still to go.
It's closer.
But I can't give you a rematch. I gave a rematch to the Word Bearers on SM+. So you can have a rematch on SM+.
I'll take that.
Talking about SM+, if you want more content, make sure you head over to smbarrypots.com or join the join button, which is just below here. If it's not there, please look at the description. We'll put a link for extra content. So if you want to enjoy more content and support us at the same time, that's the best thing. That's the best place to be.
Get to join us on Discord as well.
Yeah, it gets you free access to Discord, which is great.
It's getting very busy now.
It's getting very busy, and I really enjoy it. Every morning I'm like talking to
good morning,
and talking about the hobby and what we're going to do, and a bit of a background of what's happening behind the scenes.
People requesting what armies they want to see face each other.
Yeah, it's great. It's really, really nice. Anyway, let's go straight onto the battle. Bloodbath, right? Like, there's hardly anything left on the table. I had a really good opening turn. You had a really good opening turn in retaliation. I think I went too much kamikaze, and probably there's Dark Angel players at home screaming at the screen, or probably switched this off already, saying like, "What are you doing, Pardo?"
Those bikes were definitely in the danger zone.
Yeah, but I had to do it, right? They did their job, or one of the units did their job, and it also slowed you down a bit from carry on onto the center of the battlefield. But yeah, it's just been swinging forward and backwards until my turn 3, where you still had your Terminators, you still had your Demon Prince, you had your Obliterators, and I had a fantastic turn. Wiped out the Terminators, wiped out your Lord, wiped out your Demon Prince, and one of the Obliterators that packs a punch when it shoots at him. So I think that's when the game shifted on my side. Now, would you have done anything differently? Because I think you've played a really good game anyway.
Gone first.
Yes, going first would have helped. Yeah.
No, I don't think.
But only one unit would have been able to make a charge on turn 1, right?
Well, the Morphine would have charged here anyway.
Yes,
like he did, and then
one of them with warp time maybe would have been able to charge. Because I out deployed him, making sure that I was 30 inches away. So if you made the charge, you would have only been maybe 2 units in combat.
Morphine here.
Transhuman on these guys, which you didn't even kill them without transhuman. So at the end of the day, maybe you would have brought things forward, and I would have had everything in range. But it would have been a complete different game. But I still think that my deployment was good enough to go second.
Problem I got is I have to deploy in the front line of my army.
Yes, definitely.
I got nothing else.
What was really funny was failing that leadership on that small Marine squad, and then failing again on the attrition and leaving. That was game changing as well, because that meant that you weren't scoring any points for that. Anyway, have you enjoyed the Dark Angels? They're quite strong, aren't they?
It was good, Plasma's so strong.
Yeah, the plasma with the +1 damage is so good, especially against the army like yours.
For the rematch, I'm going to try and paint the Sicarian. That's going to ruin your day.
We've been talking a lot about the Sicarian. I think that's the next thing you have to paint up. Anyway, we've enjoyed it here at the studio. Hope you guys have enjoyed it at home. And we will catch you back in the next one. Cheerio!